No game, no life. Two losers click a dodgy link and get transported to a new world. In this new world, they meet God. He explains that in this new world, everything is decided by game. So the first thing Sora does is beat a girl at rock, paper, scissors and force her to fall in love with him. Then he becomes king of humanity, the weakest race in the world. To make humanity stronger, the two of them embark on their world domination. First taking over the library that was lost to a flugel and forcing her into their service. Next on the list is taking back land humanity lost to the beast people. They go to their embassy and arrange to play a game. But before they play that game, he plays a rival human. He gets erased from existence, but his sister brings him back, winning the game. And now he has two more girls to add to his harem. Then they play against the beast people, and it's in an actual video game set in Tokyo. After a lot of calculations, they figure out how to win the game. Once they win, they get all of the beast people's continental land, forcing them back to their islands. Then the priestess of the beast people meet with them, and they decide to have a coin toss. The winner gets the other's kingdom. The coin toss is a draw, so humanity gets the beast people's kingdom, and the beast gets Sora's protection. With this new alliance established, Sora announces his intentions to challenge God. Before we go any further into the video, if you like what you see, subscribe, because it helps you, it helps me, and it's free. Oshinoko, a doctor, is a super fan of an idol, and the same idol just so happened to visit his hospital, and she's pregnant! Later that night, the doctor is murdered, and they're born again, as the idol's child, along with his twin sister, who is also a huge fan of the idol. Both of them retain their memories of their past lives. About a year later, the idol was murdered by the same guy. The twins then get adopted and grow up. Ruby, the sister, wants to become an idol just like her mum, and Aqua, the boy, wants to find his killer. To do this, he has to become an actor, because some guy will give him information about his mum if he does. He appears on an underground show and becomes an instant star. So next, he gets cast in a dating show, and wins! In his free time, he recruits two new members for his sister's idol group. One of them he met as a child, and she has a huge crush on him, and both her and his sister are mad that he went on the dating show and flirted with girls that they don't like. They've never once met these girls in person, they just don't like them. The girls bag their first gig because of the same director who's helping Aqua, and at the show, Aqua is their biggest fan, hyping them up. Then he, his girlfriend, and Red are cast in the same show, creating a love triangle. But Red and his girlfriend have met before, and they hate each other, setting up the rivalry and love triangle for the next season. Chainsaw Man! Denji is having a bad time. He's in crippling debt to the mob, but it's okay, because they're gonna get him out of debt by killing him with the help of the zombie devil. Denji and the Chainsaw Devil are killed and put in a bin together. Pochita merges with Denji, becoming his heart and giving him the ability to turn into Chainsaw Man. With this new skill, he kills all the zombies just in time to be employed by Makima. He meets Aki and they're immediately best friends. Because of this amazing friendship, Makima forces Aki to let Denji live with him. Then they meet Power and she also moves in. Her and Denji go on a patrol mission together and she breaks the law immediately and accuses Denji of ordering her to do it. Then she offers him as a sacrifice to the Bat Devil before getting eaten by it. Denji saves her purely so he can claim his reward. Their group and another group then enter a hotel where a load of devil hunters have gone missing. Turns out the devil in the hotel can freeze time and has trapped the group inside. After a few days, Denji gives up and just tortures the devil to death. Once they leave, they go to the pub where Himeno scars Denji for life. Then a ton of devil hunters get Order 66'd, and the group get attacked by someone with the same powers as Denji. Kishibe then trains Power and Denji. Then the group expands into Special Division 4 and they attack the holdout of Katana Man. Once he's defeated, Denji and Aki torture him, and now they finally have enough pieces of the Gun Devil flesh to find the Gun Devil. Spy Family, Season 2. The new season starts with Yor getting shot in the butt, and she comes home very cranky. Lloyd thinks that she's angry at him, so to cheer her up, he takes her out on a date. But Yor can't do much. She can't sit in the car, she can't try on new clothes, sit down at a theatre, sit down on a boat, or sit down at a restaurant. Basically, anything involving her butt, she can't do. Poor Lloyd. But things get worse. Someone who was at the shooting is also at the restaurant. So to take revenge on her for killing his friends, he poisons her drink. But it acts as a painkiller, and then he gets bombed by Anya. Yor is then sent on a cruise to protect the family, and Anya wins 2 tickets to go on the same cruise. So now the entire family's on the ship. Yor spends her entire time on the ship being attacked and fighting, and Anya spends her entire time on the ship trying to stop Lloyd from seeing this, because she's worried that if Lloyd finds out that Yor's an assassin, he'll divorce her and return Anya to the orphanage. After a lot of fighting, Yor begins to think about quitting her life as an assassin, because she really loves her new family. Then this assassin nearly forces her to quit everything, but through the power of family, she beats him. And then a bomb is discovered on the ship. Lloyd defuses it in front of the secret police, and then as a reward, he's told there's more bombs on board. He defuses most of them, gets bored, and throws the other one over the side. Not much else happened after this. There's 3 more episodes, but they're all filler.
Kakegurui.
Season 2! Season 1 was all about gambling with no consequences except massive crippling debt. But in this season, control of the school, a family, and the nation is at stake. The president dissolves the school council and opens up elections. Every student is given an election chip that they can gamble, and whoever has the most at the end becomes the new president. At this point, the president's entire extended family arrives, and they agree not to play each other and to destroy Yumiko. The first girl who tries to destroy her plays a game where the loser loses their finger, but the game is rigged and the blade won't actually cut the finger off. But Yumiko makes the girl think that she removed the blade stopper, and this freaks the girl out so much that she starts to cry, and Yumiko wins the game. The next game, the family poisons Yumiko and Mary has to play to save her. Mary wins the game and gives Yumiko the antidote. Then the idol convinces Yumiko to team up with her so they can beat her hero. They win, but it's mostly because the actress felt bad for the idol. Next, Yumiko challenges the president, but before the president can accept, the secretary steps in to defend her. They agree to play, and if Yumiko loses, she never gets to gamble again, and if the secretary loses, she has to be forgotten by the president and jump out a window. Yumiko wins, and the president jumps out the window with the secretary, but they land on a crash mat. The final game has the family's personal slave try to rig the game against them, but it backfires and she gets played.